So I'm gonna make a video about making this paper airplane. It's gonna be really cool. It's actually very simple. You just gotta follow the directions. And for this video, you're gonna be needing tape and 5 pieces of paper. Okay, so the first one, you're gonna fold it in half. Then you're gonna unfold it. And remember, you can pause the video to follow the steps. Then you unfold it and fold it the other way in half. Unfold it like this. So you want to make it kind of more this way. And then you're gonna make a triangle from the top right down to that fold. Same thing on the other side. And then you should have this. And you do that. So then you should have something like this. Then you turn it over, put one wing back, do the same with the other side. Then you have this. So you're gonna need 2 of these. So I'm just gonna make another one. Unfold it, make that triangle, do another triangle, and whenever you make this triangle like this, you always want to make sure it's lined up with this middle line. Over. And on the other one. And then you have this. So now we're gonna do another plane. Now this one's a little bit different. So we're gonna fold it in half like the first one. The same first 2 steps. And then here's the triangle we're gonna make. So you're gonna need your paper like this again. Take this top one. Make sure you fold it all the way in the middle. It should be about in the middle of that top square right here. Then you fold it. So you should have something like this. And then same thing on the other side. And then you turn it over. Fold one flap. And also when you fold the flaps, you gotta make sure that the end of the flap is lined up with the middle line right here. And you fold it like that. So it should look something like this. And then we're gonna make one more. forget that you also can pause the video. All right, so you should have 2 of these planes and 2 of these planes. And now for this one, it's kind of gonna look the same as the first one. So on this video, every single airplane that we're making is actually gonna have the same 2 steps for the first part. So you should have this, and then for this time, we're gonna do this. And now this fold should not go down to this line. It should be something like that with a rectangle at the bottom. And then same on the other side. Now it doesn't have to be perfectly lined up with the other one. And then you turn it over and make the flap. And now on this flap, you can see that that has like a point. It goes all the way like a rectangle, different from the others. So you can easily tell that. And then you should have only one of these. All right, and now this is the part where you need the tape. And now you can't get mixed up with these two, but how you can see the difference is that this one is longer and this one is shorter. So we're gonna need the shorter one first. Then you're gonna take the other shorter one. So this part is a little bit hard, you just gotta follow directions. It's not too hard though. So you have those two, you open this up, and you put this one in the middle. So it should look like that. And now on this airplane, it shouldn't perfectly stay aligned. All right. Now you're gonna grab one of these. So you can see that this has a straight end. And now you put it in the handle, kind of that. So it should look like this. Now take the other one and do the same thing. Now, for this last one, it's the long, skinny one. Now, this one might be a little hard. You gotta put it in like that. So you should have the design like that. And then now for the taping. So this part, I'm gonna take one long strip of tape. Then I'm gonna put it along all of these. Now this part might be a little hard, so you can take 2 tiny pieces and also do instead of taking one big piece, you can also take a couple smaller pieces and do that. So it should be like, sorry. Should be about something like that. And if your piece is too long, just fold it behind like that. So it should be one big piece of tape like that. Or if you did the small pieces of tape, it should be like that. And then you take another big strip. You do the same thing on the other side. And this is also the last step of the video. So, do that. Now you also want to run your finger along the tape to make sure it's all the way down. And see, my piece is too long, so I'm gonna fold it behind. And now you have a cool airplane. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and slam that subscribe.